What's up, guys? I'm Jameson, and I'm joined by Glenn, and we're here to talk to you today about what's actually stopping you from investing in BitConnect, investing in USI Tech, Control Finance, whatever ones we find in the future. It's so funny the reasons we give as to why we aren't getting started versus the realities are completely different.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, so what are some of the common ones?
Oh, geez. So the common ones are, let's see, for BitConnect, some of the common ones are who are the owner.
I need more information,
I need more information. I need to know who the owner is. I need to see the volatility software.
I need the algorithms need to be open sourced completely so that everybody can get the information they need.
Right. I don't care if that doesn't make sense, and if that opens up proprietary information that exposes
IP,
the company.
Yeah, no,
I don't care about that.
IP. I don't care. I'm trying to sell. I'm trying to refer MLMers.
I'm looking for a reason. I'm looking for a reason to get in this deal.
Yeah, so these are common resistance and barrier points, right? Like you need more time, you need more information, you need to study, you need to gather the facts and information. No money. These aren't actual reasons why, because let's just start here. Think back to a time when you wanted to accomplish something, anything really, whether it was the last week, last year, or when you were a kid, and you actually really did want to accomplish that. Do you remember? Nothing stood in your way. Nothing stopped you. All the lack of money in the world, the lack of information didn't stop you. You got extremely aggressive. You committed yourself and you took action, and then you got there. It might not have been tomorrow, but you got there through that consistent action and consistent commitment to the end goal. And I think that's what's actually missing in the individuals that say like, hey, look, no, you don't get a J. You don't understand. It's the info. I need the volatility software code.
I need to see the code of the volatility
and
software.
And here's the one like silver bullet I'd like to shoot at you really quick on those is that who created Bitcoin? Do you know? No, you don't. Everybody doesn't know who created Bitcoin, but yet do you care? No. Did you have to sit down with him, and have a cup of coffee and see where he lives?
I need to know how it works. I need to be a computer scientist to understand the underlying technology behind the blockchain and how it exactly works.
Resistance barrier.
It doesn't stop you from that type. Not having the information doesn't stop you from getting into a round metal tube, that aluminum tube that flies through the air. You don't really exactly know
I don't
how
understand
that
the
works.
law of physics that makes that work.
Right? No, you don't really understand how the internet or Wi-Fi works. Right? When you wanted to learn how to ride a bicycle when you were a kid, you didn't need to read the instructions, find out all the people who have ridden bicycles before,
interview them,
talk about
first-hand example of
first-hand examples of people who are actually riding a bicycle.
Yep.
How does the chain work? The physics involved with it? No, you just wanted to ride a bike, so you went out and rode a bicycle, learned how to ride it, and you were successful.
It's the same thing here. So all those like sticking points that you feel are truths actually aren't. They're little micro lies that we tell ourselves. And because there's a bigger reason going on. There's a bigger actual thing stopping us from getting involved. And so, we're here in Bangkok. We just finished up the meeting yesterday, which was kind of a closed door meeting. That's why we didn't film that much of it. And we didn't film any at all, actually.
Yeah.
And so, these are the questions that got answered, but I don't even feel like they needed to be answered, because for me, those were never really questions, because I don't care. Like, I don't need to know those things.
Yeah, I just don't.
I don't even care.
I just don't care.
And it's not from like I'm arrogant or like I'm not doing my research or lazy or any of that. I'm a pretty methodical guy, and I think you are too when it comes to research and numbers and hard data. But there are some assumptions and some things that you have to understand. Is like the minute that they open the doors on, where Mystery Man Anonymous lives, like everyone's going to be knocking at his door, including the U.S. government, including anybody who wants to try and shut him down. Look at what happened to BTCE. Shut down. Everything seized. Did the government give the money back? Nope. They actually still have that.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Hey, good job, guys. You effectively gained your own Bitcoin out of that deal.
Right.
What was it, like 5,000 plus Bitcoin units? So I mean, that's a sizable little operation that they did. And so you're opening yourself up for all these, because there's no laws. You're opening yourself up for all this litigation and all this legality when you are known. So why not just keep it a secret? Why not just keep it kind of under wraps, especially in the beginning when you're trying to grow something special?
Yeah, if I were the owner of BitConnect, I'll tell you right now, I would not want to be known.
No,
I would not want to be.
No.
I would not want to be known. Would you want to be known watching this video?
Yeah.
Knowing that every time they think that they found, right, the creator of BitConnect, they bust through the door with guns and dogs and helicopters roving over the house.
Yeah.
Would you want to be known if you were the BitConnect owner?
Just so that maybe 100 or 200 of your
Right.
affiliates could go and feel like that's the missing key to sell this thing to other people?
At the end of the day, it's
no.
just procrastination, and
Yeah.
it's my suggestion would be to procrastinate on your ideas of procrastination.
Yeah. Ooh,
Instead
that's good. I like that.
instead of actually procrastinating, you should procrastinate on your ideas of procrastination. So when you think about procrastinating, when you're looking for the magic pill that's going to go, okay, finally I have this piece of information, I'm gonna actually do it now, because that's not what you're waiting for. You know deep down that as soon as you get that piece of information that you're asking for, who's the owner, how does the volatility software work, all this and that, you know that's not the end. So you might as well just be honest with yourself.
Yeah.
and admit that. So
because there'll be something else. Then it's that. It's like, but does he pay his taxes? Does he like orange? Because my favorite color is orange, and I can't
does he
invest.
subscribe to my religion?
Yeah, and I can't. If he doesn't like orange, I don't know, man. That's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, I don't know if he's not married. I don't think so.
Does he treat his kids well?
Because marriage is a holy sanctious.
You don't understand, Glenn.
You don't understand. He needs to be married. He needs to be a good Christian married man.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Yeah, that's it, guys. So, again, what we challenge you to do and take away from this video is to question your actual procrastination points. Like, question, why do you really want to know this? And try and find the deeper truth that's actually underneath the surface level reasons that is stopping you, and resolve those, and then get involved, make some money, have some fun, and do what, get involved like the rest of us. That's it.
Just get involved and make some money. It's a lot easier to rather than trying to figure out all the answers. Who's this guy? What is this software? How does this work? Blah 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 blah. Instead of going on like that, at the end of the day, even after you're searching for that golden information, you're still broke.
Yeah.
You're still broke, and you still have no money. So at the end of the day, it's just easier to just make money. Everybody asks me, I get these questions all the time, and different Facebook messages and YouTube comments and this and that. Everybody wants all the answers. The reality is that the people who are most successful in life, they don't have all the answers. And even if you think you have all the answers, you don't, because nobody has all the answers, because a meteor can come and end this whole thing right now, right? So just make money. Just make money.
Keep it simple. Make money.
Just make money.
And simple step number 2, if you haven't joined up on BitConnect, obviously click on the link in the description and get started now. Subscribe to the channel. Comment with your experiences. If you liked the video, if you hated it, we want to hear from you. And make sure you hit the bell notification so you don't miss any videos that come out in the future. That's it for now. See you in another video.
Peace.